Shalom, shalom. This video is about John 1 verse 40 to 51 and about Yeshua's calling his first disciples, and we'll explore Nathanael's second of two prayers today from these verses in the Gospel of John's opening chapter. Yeshua saw Nathanael coming towards him and he said, "Look, a true Israelite, there's nothing false in him." And Nathanael said to him, "How do you know me?" And Yeshua answered, "Before Philip called you," Philip is Nathanael's brother, "before Philip called you, when you were under the fig tree, I saw you." To which Nathanael answered, "Rabbi, you are Ben Elohim, you are the King of Israel." And Yeshua said to him, "Because I told you that I saw you under the fig tree, you believe? You will see greater things than that." And he said, "Amen, amen, I tell you, you will see heaven opened and the angels of God going up and coming down on the Son of Man." The text actually says, "in the Son of Man." In the light of the last 2 days' prayer studies from Gospel of John, we considered Nathanael's second of two prayers now. And the prayer is, "Rabbi, you are Ben Elohim, you are the King of Israel." So 2 parts to the second remark of Nathanael. This was only the second time in all history that anybody has been called Rabbi. And I spoke about that before, that no Jewish sage, no Jewish teacher ever used this title before Yeshua. The habit only became apparent afterwards, or became done afterwards. Nathanael added to his worship that Yeshua is the Son of God, is Ben Elohim, and also that he is the King of Israel, the son of David, in other words. Even though his brother's Philip's testimony to him was that Yeshua was the son of Joseph. And this touches on the concept of the two Messiahs. The two Messiahs are the one who came and the one who will return. First as the suffering son of Joseph Messiah, before he returns as the conquering King of Kings, the son of David Messiah. But I'll let this topic rest for now, except to say that Pontius Pilate eventually reduced this recognition that Yeshua is the King of Israel to writing it on the cross. In Pilate's testimony, he wrote, "Yeshua ha-Nasrati v'melech ha-Yudim." And that abbreviates to Yod Heh Vav Heh, the holy name of God. And this is no coincidence. This testimony is the reason why the Judean leaders at the time objected to Pilate's posting. Pontius Pilate repeated and confirmed what Nathanael responded to Yeshua. Then, having confirmed in Nathanael's first of two prayers that he was a Torah-observant Sabbar Israelite, we see straight up and down no nonsense worship in response to what Yeshua said in knowing and seeing Nathanael under the fig tree. Yeshua's metaphor is not that clear to us though, so we'll explore that. Let's unpack it. Like olive trees and prickly pears, a fig tree also is symbolic of Israel. The different trees highlight different aspects of the Israeli national character. Much the same as the metaphor regarding the vine, the symbolism of the fig tree relates to fruitfulness, which means a faithful dedication to serve Adonai, or alternatively not to bear fruit at all. Fig leaves reminds us of Adam and Eve's original sin and their realization of their nakedness, which required covering, and their attempts to cover themselves with fig leaves. Figs, the fruit, represents the fruit of the Spirit by grace in spite of our sinful nature. Under the fig tree is a metaphor, an expression in Judaism that refers to a student learning and reflecting on the scriptures, guided by his teacher. The Kabbalists equate Torah studies with being under the fig tree. So as it is now, so it was back then. This suggests that Nathanael was searching the scriptures about the Messiah, as there was a strong anticipation that the Messiah would come at the time. And under the fig tree may also imply that Nathanael was looking for the fruit or the signs of the Spirit, as the news of John the Baptizer was also very topical at the time. In fact, even the priests and the Levites interrogated John the Baptizer in this regard. So it would be not strange for a Torah observant Nathanael to also investigate, search the scriptures regarding the Messiah. Nathanael's being under the fig tree reminds us of Yeshua looking for figs, but he found none, in the Gospel of Mark chapter 11 verses 12 to 25. And this echoes and confirms Yeshua's earlier parable from Luke 13 verse 6 to 9. And I'll leave that for you to read yourself, about the fruitless tree that the owner said, well, take it out. And the gardener said, no, let me just take care of it a little while. But I'm leaving it for you to read. In his response to Nathanael's worship, Yeshua explained that he is Jacob's ladder from Genesis 28 verse 10 to 19, with the angels ascending and descending in him. And there are very many interesting interpretations regarding the angels on Jacob's ladder, but that's a study on its own, so I'm not going to go there now. We'll stand with Yeshua's statement that Nathanael will be a reliable witness of angels going up and coming down in Yeshua. And only he, Yeshua, can bridge the gap between heaven and earth. That's why he is Shulam Yaakov, Jacob's ladder. That is the gap between holy God and fallen mankind. Only he, the Son of God, who also is the Son of Man, can walk in both realms, because he's both God and man. And I hope that this stimulates you to read and study the scriptures for yourself. Shalom, shalom.